So I'm in the near the Mineral Park in Richmond, British Columbia, and this is the city where I came to learn English when I was 15. And you have awareness of the forest culture. There are many Chinese people, and traditionally there used to be a lot of Japanese people, especially around Stevenston. And so I think probably that's one of the reasons why there are so many cherry blossoms trees, and there's a kind of feeling of authenticity to this, because compared to the center of Vancouver, probably this is a place where the east meets west in a big way. And the cherry blossoms are more or less in full bloom right now. So this is Vancouver, and it's not Tokyo, but I feel that there's this deep connection. When I came here at the age of 15, I didn't speak English quite well. I don't speak English very well this time, but even at the time I was really clumsy. I was just out of the junior high school, and my vocabulary was limited. But I did my best to improve my English, and at the time I was exposed to the North American sports culture. My host family was quite athletic, and they used to do American football practice, ice hockey as well, I think. And here I come to a sports ground and in Mineral Park, and people are running, and I think they are doing something, I don't know, soccer, football. So this is something familiar to me. When I came to Richmond at the age of 15, I was exposed to greenery and sports culture, and people going about life in a more relaxed mood compared to my home country, Japan. I had some candid discussion with local residents yesterday at a house party, and they told me that it's probably because Canada has so much natural resources. People are generally more relaxed, whereas in Japan we don't have that much natural resources, so we need to be diligent and work hard, and probably that's the difference between the two national cultures. It's quite interesting idea. So walking here in the heart of Richmond, I feel as if I am taken back to my youth. I felt vulnerable and cattle and fragile, and even now I feel vulnerable, cattle and fragile, but at the time I felt even more so. And I remember how I reacted to this environment. Not exactly the same. Things have moved on, and I don't think there was this mineral center for active living. I don't think we had that. And my host family used to live in a place near the Railway Avenue, which is somewhat far from here, but still, it brings back old memories. And I could see at the time that the sports culture is quite different from Japan here in Canada. But I also felt that there were more possibilities open, maybe, in this country, and they are playing baseball there. Interesting. When you think about it, I mean, baseball is the same in Japan or in North America. So there are many notable Japanese players in the Major League Baseball, and so there might be some common issues. And as I was attending a TED conference, this time I heard many references to artificial intelligence, and AI is a common concern for us. So compared to the time when I was here at the age of 15, we have come closer together, all of us, the humanity, as in general. So I think that's a good thing. I am connected to the internet and I'm doing research and work here, first staying in Vancouver. So it's not quite that different from Tokyo. But I remember the time when things were different, much more different. And it's quite interesting to see baseball. I am a great baseball fan, so quite interesting, quite excited. Wow, look at this. Quite interesting. This is not my holiday, technically. I met with Vern and Chris, my host family, and I've just met them in a restaurant, and I visited them in their new flat, and I'm going back on foot. Look at the kids. Interesting. Time flies, and it's whenever they have TED here in Vancouver for the last couple of years, last decade almost. I've been coming back to Vancouver, and I've been visiting Richmond. And by the way, Richmond is in the southern suburb of Vancouver, if you don't know. And Mineral Park, the area around here was not so built up at the time. It was more spacious, I think, but now high-rises and shopping malls and things have changed, but I have changed. Something doesn't change. I wonder what it is. The sense of shifting reality of life, and the feeling that you don't know where you're going, and the conviction that you are the same person, even though environment has shifted. And that's cricket. They're playing cricket. Wow. Here's my English now. Cricket. Wow. Interesting. So I think I'll stop recording here. Ready to jump into my next page of life, and I hope you will be enjoying your contingent ocean of life and living, and in which we are all together in this great game of life, and that's cricket. Wow, amazing. Cricket.